Hello, first grade. This is Miss Julia, and the book we're going to read today is called Argyle Fox by Marie Letourneau. The last book we read together, we talked about looking for how the main character is using perseverance. Remember that perseverance means not giving up even when something gets difficult or challenging. So when we read this book today, we're also going to be looking at how our main character is using perseverance. Something else that I want you to keep an eye out for is the feelings that our main character is feeling, the emotions and the feelings that he's showing in the book. Let's start reading. Argyle Fox. This is Argyle Fox. He lives in a tree in the forest. Sometimes in early spring, the wind whips down the mountainside and through the trees. One such day, Argyle told his mother, "I'm going outside to play cards." "It looks windy out," she replied. "I think the cards will blow away." "Humph," said Argyle. Argyle picked a spot near the old tree stump. For a few minutes, the wind was quiet. "This is the tallest tower in the entire world!" Argyle cried. But just then, whoosh! "Not fair," said Argyle, and he returned to his tree. How do you think he's feeling right now? His card tower just got destroyed by the wind. Maybe he's feeling frustrated. Maybe that card tower took him a long time to build. Let's keep reading. Back at home, Argyle looked for something else to do. Found it! Would it still fit? Argyle gave it a go. Indeed it did! In the forest, Argyle created a web for the world's scariest spider. Ta-da! My web is complete! Beware! Cried Argyle. "You can't play spider in the wind, Argyle Fox," said the squirrels. "Beware!" replied Argyle with a hiss. "Beware, or I will capture you in my web." But just then, whoosh! Uh-oh, what happened? "Phooey," said Argyle. He decided to go play pirate near the creek. "Ahoy! I'm a pirate, setting sail on my ship," Argyle said. "You can't play pirate in the wind, Argyle Fox," warned the beavers. "Arg," said Argyle. "I'll make you walk the plank." But just then, what do you think's gonna happen? Whoosh! "Gar! Rotten wind!" Argyle cried. He stomped off toward the meadow. Ready for the big game, Argyle held his soccer ball. "I'm the star of the soccer team. I will now kick the winning goal." "You can't play soccer in the wind, Argyle Fox," said Mr. Badger. "You'd better watch out, or I will tackle you," Argyle replied. Argyle kicked the ball with all his might. Pooh! But just then, whoosh! "Harumph!" said Argyle as he walked away. "I didn't really want to play soccer." On the hillside, Argyle built a castle. "I am a brave knight, ready to battle the terrible, ferocious, fire-breathing dragon," declared Argyle. You can't play castle in the wind, Argyle Fox, said the groundhog from his burrow. I challenge you to a duel. On your guard, said Argyle. But just then, whoosh! Gah! Rotten, wicked, spiteful wind! I'm going home, cried Argyle. Argyle gathered his things and went home. I'm never playing in the wind ever, ever, ever again. Perhaps if you think for a while, you will figure out something to play in the wind, said Mamma Fox. No, I won't, Argyle grumbled. Think, Argyle, Mamma Fox said softly as she closed the bedroom door. Argyle thought and thought and looked at his toys and thought some more. Just then, he knew. Make a prediction in your mind right now. What do you think that Argyle is going to play in the wind? Let's keep reading to see. Argyle went straight to work. He cut, tied, knitted, painted, and taped. Finally, it was finished. Argyle stood in the meadow, waiting for the wind. His heart pounded with excitement. Would it work? Would he finally be able to play in the wind? Whoosh! Huzzah! cried Argyle. A kite is the most perfect thing to play in the wind, Mamma. Indeed it is, said Mamma. Well done, Argyle. You kept thinking until you knew what to do. You are a clever little fox. Thank you, Mamma. And that's the end of our story. I noticed that in this picture, it looks like Argyle has made a stand that says kites, and then a sign that says, "For friends free." And it looks like he got a bunch of other animals to join him in flying kites in the wind. Now I want to hear from you all. Where in the story did you notice that Argyle was using perseverance? You could say that he was using perseverance because he kept trying so many different activities to play in the wind, even though they weren't all working, and it seemed like he got frustrated. He didn't give up until he thought and finally found one that he could do and enjoy. Can Argyle control the wind? Was that something he was able to control? No. Can anyone control the wind? Nope, you can't really control the wind. But what could he control? Right, he could control what he chose to play. He had to think a little bit creatively, but eventually he found something. That's called being flexible. Sometimes we're in situations where we can't control what's going on, and we might not like everything about it, but we can still think creatively and find something to do about it. Thinking creatively is sometimes an important part of using perseverance. I hope you enjoyed the story. I'll see you all next time. Bye, friends.